Welcome back to the panel house. This is the third installment. Hopefully this time I will be able to finish said panel house. Because this is recorded on Thursday, so I'm gonna turn it in tomorrow or at Sunday. Or Saturday or Sunday. Either one of those days. Yeah, so that's how high the panel house is. There's the entrance, and we're just gonna keep on doing this. I really enjoyed making this, and I will be doing like a tour of all the buildings like next week, like after this, after I'm finished with this. Yeah, so my building technique is legitimately just like this: flat houses and no creativity. I like it like that because it's way more, it feels just more authentic. Like, don't get me wrong, I can build some pretty impressive stuff. It's just that I like building simpler stuff. I like building realism. You're not gonna see that kind of stuff in real life. You're gonna see this kind of stuff, these kind of panel houses. You won't see you won't ever see that kind of building. You will see something like this. And I like that because these cookie cutter buildings have their sort of like charm to them. Like for some people they call them extremely ugly. I call them a piece of history because it's fun. It's fun to build these because they're extremely simple, so you don't need like any building experience in Minecraft to build them. You just need to have a lot of time and patience, and it will work. So a proper way to build a cool shelf would be like, so it can be no taller than 5 stories. It has to be at least 5. It has to be exactly 5 stories actually. No more, no less. And more than this, which is great. It could be as wide as you want, but like most of them I've seen, they're like not very wide. It's like usually not very wide. They're usually more like, instead of like this, so I made this because then it would be easier to make like a wide entrance. They're usually like either 6 blocks or like 7. I mean, if you build any, I mean, you could also build others. Okay, yeah, I tried just holding the mouse button, and that clearly gives me not very well. Yeah, so instead of building those epic mega bases, just try putting in like a realistic communal apartment. Like, you won't ever see these in the US. Instead, you would just see a condo instead of something like this. And that's pretty much the same exact thing, actually. Condo and communal apartment block in Soviet Union. Nowadays, they look pretty much the same thing. Where I live, they look pretty much identical. They're both made of concrete. I mean, I don't live in any of the Soviet areas. My parents did, not me. So, they know more about this than me, even my grandparents. I mean, my grandparents lived in the Soviet Union. So, yeah. So, anyways, it was gonna be tall like that, and I'm still thinking about how I do the roof. Would I do it like like this. Or to just leave it like that. Well, that'll be when I find out, or do I just leave it flat like that? I don't know, and that'll be for future me to find out. For future me to find out about this. Okay, so in this episode of the panel house log, we will be finishing the 4th and 5th floors. We will not be furnishing them for the new people. I mean, they would watch. I mean, I don't even do good editing on these. I just like film them, even the thumbnail. I'm gonna probably record this and just grab a random frame from the video and just put that as the thumbnail. It's very low effort videos, but I enjoy building, and that's all that matters. If I enjoy making these and I just keep making them, eventually people will find it, they will watch it, but not a lot of it. They will watch the content. Not a lot of it though, but they will watch it. And I'll be recognized. And that will be a pretty big pain. Because I live in an area. Because then everyone will recognize me. And I will not be saying where I live, because that is because I do not want to dox myself. Some people have, and that is their fault. Not that, it's just they're stupid. Yeah, but I know that I'm going to be using stone bricks for the roof. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't even know if I am going to use brick. Okay, so let's finish this. Yeah, it's been very boring to try to build these, because it's the same thing with the Feng Shui apartment that I did. Each one was unique and different. This one is just identical. I mean, it was the Soviet Union, so everything had to be like the same. So, because mass production. Let me just check. What would look better? Would the gray concrete or would black concrete? Okay, so there's gray concrete, black concrete. I could check here. Black concrete's way. Honestly, they look identical, so there's no point. Also, I've just used way too much gray concrete, so if I just change it now, it would be just a very big waste of time. And time is of the essence. It's like Funtime Foxy says, show times are on the hour, not a minute earlier and not a minute later. It was not a minute before, not a minute later. I don't know. Don't really care either. Yeah, I think it was show times are the hour, not a minute before, not a minute later. Yeah, I've never really had that FNAF phase like other people. And probably this is again because of my parents. And instead of growing up with Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, I grew up with Soyuz Multfilm. For any people that know that, I applaud you. Because either you are in your mid-20s and you know that, or you are also a kid, like me, who experienced that kind of stuff. So for those who don't know, Soyuz Multfilm was the Soviet animation company. They made stuff that you might know, like Ostrov Sakrovich, Treasure Island, with Dr. Livinsley. Слово ром и смерть для вас означает одно и то же. Which really just translates to the word rum and death for you, my friend, mean the same exact thing. Which I have to say is a pretty hard line. It's just that it's not that good. I mean, if you looked at the animation, it's like on par with like 70s. Oh. It's too late to close the door now. We started filming and I don't want to do that because knowing how people can even just find you based on the sound of your door, like, how do you even do that? It just amazes me. So, also, I found out that from the source known as my grandma and my parents, in these Khrushchevkas, there is actually a balcony for each apartment except for the first floor. However, I cannot do that because if I were to build the balconies in this balcony style, everyone would have a joint balcony. So I'm only doing the edge ones. Because if I did it 7, because then I could do one in the middle, but because I did 6, I can't, so I'm only doing the edge ones, having balconies. I don't know why my footage on OBS is like choppy. In the game it's like super smooth. Yeah, so you might also know that I not only upload this, I also upload the Minecraft Survival Let's Play. Well, for some reason, it got copyrighted. Why? Because I used the word Minecraft. And guess who's copyrighted by? Microsoft? Mojang? Nope. Family Jewels or something like that. And they don't even have any Minecraft videos last time I checked. It was also like by some like Latin American content creation thingy. I had no. But how do you even copyright something that isn't even yours? Like I would expect like how would reason if it was like Minecraft was copyright struck by like Microsoft, but I had like that your content is not affected by this. It's just that your owner will be claiming like, huh? I don't remember Minecraft being developed in Latin America. I remember it was being developed in Sweden. Yeah, so I don't know about that. And the thing is, because it's YouTube, if you get copyright striked, YouTube won't even check if the copyright strike is accurate. They just ban you or something like that. I don't know. I haven't had an actual copyright strike, but from what other people are saying, that is pretty much the case. Okay, so the 5th floor. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we just run while doing that. Yeah, I used to have OBS on negative 10 decibels for both because I used to record with a pretty bad mic, which was my headphone mic. Now I use the Blue Snowball. Hey, you never knew that Blue, the company that makes the microphones and audio and everything, well, they're owned by Logitech. And I have Logitech speakers, and they managed to recognize each other. I'm like, huh, you're made by 2 different companies. And I did a little bit of research. So I was trying to install the drivers for this microphone. Yeah, I was trying to install the drivers for it, because it said, like, install drivers for best experience. The drivers just sent me to a Logitech 404 page. Yeah, if anyone actually knows the website for the drivers, please, like, send me it, because I don't know if it's gonna be like Logitech drivers or not, but hopefully it is the Logitech drivers, because then I would know that they're actually made by Logitech. I mean, I already do, but I just can't find the drivers. I tried going on the website, and like when I click drivers, the website would just crash. this is a pretty big project. I might use this as the thumbnail right here. It feels like a square almost. I mean, it is pretty much a square. It's 6 by like 5. 6 by 5 or 5 by 6 depending on what you guys think. It was pretty much a square. From the side it's clearly not a square. Yeah, as you can see, it's clearly not a square from the side. But from this, it looks almost like a square. Okay, so this is going to be part 1 and part 2. They're going to be uploaded on the same day, like one's after the other, because this one I'm going to just finish the stories, and there's the final one I'm going to do the roof. And I do not know how to do the roof, so I'm going to just look at examples from already existing communal blocks. Because I don't know if I want to make like a sloped roof on some of them, because some of them have a sloped roof, or do I want to make a flat roof? Actually, wait, let me check. Yeah, no, that looks wrong. I might just do a flat roof or just like green across. Yeah, maybe there isn't going to be a part 2 then. Yeah, there's not going to be a part 2. I'm going to just leave the roof flat. So I just need to submit this image. Let me submit the image of this communal apartment. And it'll be ranked. For my class, I'm currently out of the 4 people that are in the class, I'm the only one that actually submits them, I think. It's pretty funky because, like, the other people are like, hey, are you gonna do this class or are you just gonna ignore it? And I did that oof again. So now I did it properly. Oh no, it's this song. Like, why? Like, songs could go into like 2 categories. Minecraft songs would go to the I'm gonna have an existential crisis / depression category. Why is the music so freaking sad and peaceful? It just makes you like, I ain't wanna do this no more. Like that. It's really sad. And then the other music, I just want to party and destroy everything in my vicinity. And this music is the one that causes you like, is the thing that are like the thing where like your favorite character in a show or an anime dies and they're never brought back. It's that kind of music. Very sad music. Do not like it at all. Actually, I don't think I'm even... Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do a sloped roof. So, that... Let me see how I want to just see how it looks. I mean, it looks okay. Let me just build out the corner real quick. Bruh, what was that beat drop, man? It's identical to that. I think that instead of using these, I might just use like stairs instead of slabs. And stairs are smoother, I'll get to that, but it will be a tall roof. Oh yeah, I forgot, I need to build. Holy, this song is making me feel stuff that I've never felt before. Why is it like this? What song is this? Because I know, like... Man, you can't just give me... Notes. Why is it like this? This is making me depressed. No. I think I might use the stairs instead. Let me check how the stairs look. Yeah, legit, why is this song so depressing? Yeah, I think stairs would be well. This is gonna be the longest video on this. I'm just talking about stuff. Taking my time building. Is it faster to just press and hold the right mouse button? Or is it faster to just press? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's faster to just press instead of press and hold. I don't know anyway. I think I'm gonna just do this like 3 layers. Yeah, that looks more like a communal block. That looks more like a commune block now. No levels and just have the rest flat. What? I had my cursor nowhere near that. How did it build on top? Have you ever had that feeling where like you're in survival and you don't have silk touch? And like you had like you're like placing glass and the glass has been placed perfectly, and then you misplaced the last glass and there's no sand around you, so you can't just fix it. Like that. This entire video, like most of this is unscripted because I'm not making any money off it. I'm just here to have fun. I don't want this to be like the best content, like you're only gonna watch me. No, I don't like that. Seems rather bad. I'd rather you watch me while you're like eating something like that. You can watch me when you're like playing a video game. Like let's say you're playing Minecraft and you're just watching this because you want to have someone to talk to and you have a terrible friend and you have no friends. Yes, I am going to be calling you out like that. Because some of the people that watch this really need to touch grass. I do, because I am a kid. I still have my innocence, unlike most of you. And even though I have matured pretty well, unlike a lot of people, aka Discord moderators and stuff like that, I'm here to have fun. Some people want to make as much money as possible on this platform. I'm just here to have fun. I'm just here to vibe. And if I do actually get famous, I'm doing collabs. I'll be doing meet and greets. I don't care. I just want to be an overall good person to my friends, family, and my fellow viewers. I mean, no one watches me currently, so why does it even matter? Yeah, I think that roofing looks pretty darn good. Yeah, this looks pretty well. I like this. This looks pretty accurate. Which means that we could get rid of this, and this. We could also get rid of the green. I think we need just the gray concrete just to like build out. Yeah, it's really smooth on mine, but OBS clearly does not want this to be great content. I mean, I have good graphics card and everything. It's way smoother. In fact, I used to use Bandicam. I was like, what program should I use? Oh yeah, I remember from the 2000s and 2010s, it was like Bandicam was the best program. Now I use OBS. And I use Bandicam free, which means that I had that watermark. Oh, wait, who was that big, like, was it like PewDiePie who... Oh, I think I know why. Because I have aliasing on, and what you don't see right here, that it's super slaggy, there's actually like tearing going on my screen. I just figured out now why it's super laggy. Is that when I move, there's actually tearing in the middle of the stairs, like right here, where the stairs like connect and move up. Yeah, there's tearing. So that's the reason why it's lagging. When I do smooth movements, it won't be as laggy. So, what do you guys think of this roof? I've never seen a commie block with that kind of roof, but okay. Wait, where's the stone? That was an embarrassing thing. I don't know if I should take it like from the middle, like this, to get the entire thing into frame, or I should take it from like a perspective shot, or like a top-down view like this. I think I might get it from like a top-down view like this. Yeah, like that. That's how I'm gonna get the photo and the thumbnail for this. Yeah, so I'm gonna fill this in a radial layout, because it's gonna be way faster, because I just need to turn one direction. Yeah, all of these buildings had an empty shell. All of them. I'm not that great at just like designing a good interior. And plus, since this is a multi-story apartment, I'm not going to be designing. And also, like, I play without mods because I'm dumb and don't know how to install them. Which is, so I don't know how to, like, copy and paste. I guess there's also, like, an undo button in Minecraft. So you could just, like, oh, I messed that up and I lost that glass. Control Z. I know that it's a mod for it, but I don't know how to get it, install it, or whatever. Oh, final. Dang, this looks so cool. It looks so trippy in here. It's like everything's lit up because I have like the ray tracing graphics. Like the extreme volumetric. It's like the second I introduce light. Like no light, this looks cool. Introduce light. Alrighty, so the roof is done. Let me just remove this. And there it is. Or finished, my finished commie block. Feel free to use this design in any of your builds or anything like that. It's been me, Dylan. And I hope you all had a fun time watching me.